Alright, Jaden. Here's them damn reports you were been hounding me about all weekend. Trying to make me feel guilty and lose some sleep over here, nigga. So, alright, well, here's the damn reports. Okay? Let's see here. This is a 06 BMW. There's the date. As you'll notice, this is empty because you're a slave driver, and I haven't had a chance to finish or to put anything there. Haha. This is this is the new one here. Let's see, it should be in here. This is the Audi. Actually, no, it wouldn't be in here. Let's see. No, it's not in there. Okay, let's see. Hold on. It's raining over here, and so everything's getting wet. Okay, here's part of one. Okay, so you've got the BMW 325, 525. There's the engine, M54. You got all that stuff. This is a list of the things that I had done to it, and then where I got it from and how much it cost. So I did this, and I did this, and I did this. I'm going in and putting in all the part numbers. So since we're going to be using the same cars, it'll cut down on our mistaken parts. So that was the parts number. It was a Gates. We got it from Arizona. No, AutoZone. Oh, valve cover. You see there it says Pelican Parts. Beamer Fest. AC blower resistor. That's where we got that. This is the initial paperwork that it came in on. So engine oil, coolant, reservoirs. You can pause it and take a look at that. See, these are my original estimates of tube seal, reservoir, PCV hose, oil pan gasket, and the rack and pinion. These are updates. It's like, look, I did this on this day. These are the things that I need to get. Here's all the receipts that go with this. This all has to be logged and categorized because these are each individual rings. And what I want to do is like I said, I want to be able to have the part numbers, and I want to be able to order the stuff, and then at some point have the stuff on hand because we'll be doing that same N54 engine. This is a research one. So here's the car, year, make, and model, and the information. Then here's the vendor, as far as like who we got it from. So this is FCP Euro. This is the valve cover gasket. These are the different manufacturers they have at FC Euro. So L-Ring, Cordico, BMW. There's the prices. Grommet set, front crank seal. And I also put this on the back as well. So I want to have see, this engine is an M54 and the body style is an E39. So even if it's a 325, it may have an M54 engine. So what we got to do is, this is 02, you got to figure out when this M54 and what different models it's put into, and then that way we'll have a parts list for when we go to fix it or when we go to buy it, stuff like that. Oops, sorry, I hope this thing wasn't off crooked. So that's that one. And this is for the new Audi. So these are just all the codes that were inside of it. The initial intake on that. Of course, here is the books. So you've got what? January, February, March, April. So for February, you've got that. And then, you know, my checkings, like I told you. So it says, yeah, and then that. Let me see, it's all up here. And then this is supposed to be what I did. See, I did this, customer, date finished, in, out, $15. I haven't been filling it out as much as I should be. Of course, I haven't been doing too much, but I did. I worked on something today, and I worked on something the other day. So I need to be filling that out so that way we know. And then this is the dog list. And then this one is the beginning of the folder. And so this is all of the, let's see here. Let's see. This is Audi stuff, right? So what it was made from, what engine it's got in it. I guess there was two here. Sorry. Two here, so that's a little bit of Audi stuff. Here's some BMW stuff. So I wanted like a picture of the parts. Those are typical things that go wrong. So that's how much it costs. Those are the kits individual. That's what the water pump is. This was the rack and pinion that I did. So these were all the parts. So I logged that. Rack and pinion assembly. That's the pictures that came with it. Here's some more diagrams. Again, when we're putting together the same engine, they all pretty much work the same. So here's some timing stuff. And then I've got some Honda stuff. Oh, actually, this was BMW too, but it was a newer one. Let's see, I've got Honda stuff here. Where's information, camshaft position test. Here's some things that I was printing for customers. So if they needed some work on the evap system, I printed out a little diagram. Okay, look, this is how an evap system typically works. See, the gasoline, fuel pump, PCM. Then I would have put, this is what you need this one, you need this one, this is how much they cost, and then I give it to the customer, and then they have an idea of what I'm talking about. So I also did that for the suspension, so that I can say, okay, look, this is your rack and pinion, you're leaking this boot, and you need this boot. So we're just going to replace the whole axle assembly. So that's one style there. Here's another one. That's kind of a truck one. That's a rear-wheel drive one too. And here's a blank paper where I was telling you how much I love you. As you can see, it's all blank because you're a sack who ruins. You're the dream killer. There's dream catchers, and then there's dream smashers, smushers, manglers. Tie it onto your truck and drag it for miles in the mud, and then give it back to the person who owns the dream. Haha. No, here's the oil stuff. So we've got an Audi. It's like a 97. It's AE. This is the fluid specification. This is the brand that we can take. See, Dextron, part number. So those are all different Dextron. Then you've got BMW, and you've got Chrysler, Dodge. So these are like references. So when you're working and when I'm working, we know, like, okay, this is where it goes. And here is actually. This is a 4L60E transmission. It's a Chevy, and this should be the transmission that you have in your car. See, Sonoma, Yukon, Subaru, blah blah blah. And then this one tells us, like, look, slipping, reverse, shift, blah blah blah, shutter, different things like that. So I've got that in there. This was how to do this Monte Carlo key, the bypass lock that I did. So we have that one, and then these are the DMV blanks, different things that I need to take care of DMV stuff, right? This is off of the Audi. These are the other blanks that I'm trying out. So these change, you have this one. Look, here's the website, Dasting Dace posted. This is all for checking up on cars. So when you're doing like 4 or 5 cars and you're following them, you have to be able to differentiate. And then you get mixed up with, well, which one had the high miles, which one had the low miles. Again, this is for the September, October. Sorry, it's because I'm looking around the phone. November. So we're supposed to be putting that thing in here. Here's the initial intake. This is like a summary one. I'd say it's like, look, this is what it was when I got it. This is what we did. This is how it came out. It's a summary. I figure a customer gets that one. Here's some labor and parts list. This is for us to see what the price difference is and how much money we're making off the parts. So we got an AutoZone. We got a valve cover gasket. The purchase price was $16.50. The customer price was $25. The difference is, $13, whatever it is. Here's a brake inspection one. This one is for the people. So, like, this is John and his father, right? The father and the son. Oh, the son and the